According to Martin Scorsese, Marlon Brando tried to persuade him to not make the film. Ray Liotta turned down the part of Harvey Dent in 1989's Batman, in order to make Goodfellas. Instead, Ray Liotta's mother died of cancer during filming. Ray says that he used his anger over losing his mother for the pistol whipping scene. The long tracking shot through the Copacabana nightclub came about because the crew couldn't get permission to go in the front, forcing them to go around the back. In 2000, the United States Library of Congress selected the film for the National Film Registry, for being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. After the premiere, the real Henry Hill went around revealing his true identity. In response, the U.S. government removed him from the Federal Witness Protection Program. Jimmy Burke, on whom the character of Jimmy Conway was based, would have been eligible for parole in 2004. He died in prison from lung cancer in 1996. The line, "As far back as I could remember, I've always wanted to be a gangster," was voted number 20 out of the 100 greatest movie lines by Premiere in 2007. Ray Liotta said on a documentary special that his first-person narration for the film was done by saying his lines to another person in the room. That way it felt more authentic, and easier for him to tell the story. According to Henry Hill, on whose life the book and film were based, Joe Pesci's portrayal of Tommy DeSimone was 90 to 99% accurate. The main difference being that the real Tommy was bigger than Joe Pesci. In the 2006 documentary, The Real Goodfella, Henry Hill claimed that Robert De Niro would phone him 7 to 8 times a day to discuss certain things about Jimmy's character, like how he would hold his cigarette. According to the author of the book, Nicholas Pileggi, actual mobsters were hired as extras to lend authenticity to certain scenes. The mobsters gave Warner Brothers fake social security numbers, so no one actually knows how they received their pay for their roles. When young Henry Hill is arrested for selling black market cigarettes, the cartons have UPC barcodes. A barcode is also visible on a bottle of dish soap on the windowsill as Johnny and the boys are making spaghetti in the late 1950s. Barcodes were first introduced in 1966, and became an industry standard in 1970. There, How Am I Funny? Scene is based on a true story from Joe Pesci's life. When he was working in a restaurant, the young Pesci told a mobster that he was funny. This was met with an aggressive response. He told Martin Scorsese this story, and he decided to include it in the film. Scorsese didn't include the scene in the final script, so that Pesci and Ray Liotta's interactions would get a more genuine reaction from the rest of the cast.